Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome back to another Jacob's Clash episode. Today we are on our Fix That Rush account, and today we are going into our final CWL war attack in our rushed only clan. And we also need to talk about what do we want to do with our three builders. I kind of have a dilemma with Elixir. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But first, let me show you CWL. Do a little quick recap of what happened in the past seasons. As you see, we, since the inception of the clan, have got promoted. And not just promoted, we have got first place every single time. Unfortunately, June season, last season, we hit our first roadblock. We almost got demoted. Luckily, we staved it off and we just stayed put. But this season, how are we doing thus far? One more month to prep our all rush bases. As you can see, we are all Town Hall 16s. We have some Town Hall 15s in wars as well. But again, we pose a big threat on the offensive side of things, but not as much on the defensive side. Everyone's base pretty much looks like mine, right? We are slowly fixing our rush, but as you saw a little bit earlier, we have won 5 out of 6 war days thus far. We are in war day 7 right now. It is looking good for the win, and overall, that means we are in first place and by almost 100 stars, which is simply incredible. As an all-rush clan, we are going to be in Masters League, which is kind of absurd. We will probably hit another standstill where we won't be able to move for a little bit. But as long as we can stay put in Masters League, maybe we'll slowly be able to fix our rushes till we'll be just as powerful as some of our main accounts. I don't know. That's something interesting to think about. We're being attacked right now, but we don't need to worry about that. Instead, let's go in and attack number 5. Because we are number 5. So far, my war has been going pretty good. I only have 15 stars, but look, I've only attacked 5 times, so it is a perfect war thus far for me. And my other account has 16 stars. Unfortunately, it was perfect until yesterday, but I completely ran out of your hero and your power potions. And as you know, in a rush player is a position, that is the worst thing that could happen. Luckily for us on our main account here, or I'm going to say our main account, our main rushing account, we have not run out of power potions. We have not run out of, I'm going to just call them rushing potions, and we are in a good spot to go in. But before we do that, let me go in over here to the hero equipment. I want to max out, or not max out, but upgrade some of these equipment pieces. This is going to be a huge upgrade for our giant gauntlet. As you see, this is going to cost a lot. But look, we are increasing the ability duration by an additional second. And also our incoming damage reduction all the way up to 50%. I could upgrade this one yet again, but I think I am going to then move over to this Rage Vial. I want to get it to level 12 because, again, every 3 levels we are highly maximizing the ore input to our hero abilities overall. And you see, it's pretty rough at the end of the day here. We definitely need to continue pushing up in trophies, but it's just... I'm too focused on our accounts. That's my excuse for today. But let's go in on number 5 right here. We are using the same attack strategy that I've just fallen in love with. My Sui Super Hog attack strategy that I'm using on my Rush account, my Town Hall 13 account, and my main account. And let's see if we can get it done. This is a difficult base to attack. It is a ring base, but I am going to attack from this top side. Let's wall break right here. Let's go Yeti, King, Queen. We're going to go pretty much 2 druids, Ice Golem in there as well, Electro Titan, and let's get the log launcher rolling in as well with one more wall breaker to hopefully damage all these things up. We're also going to place a Earthquake right in there, and unfortunately it looks like the spacing is going to be a little bit too late here, which is unfortunate, but I think we should still be in good shape just because the king has pulled himself back into the center of the base. He's going to take out quite a bit of the core here, and then the queen should be able to do the rest. I'm going to rage right here, and now it is time to, the queen is walking this way, so we are going to start the rest of the attack on this side of the base right in here. King will hopefully take out that scatter shot. Nice, he does right there, and he is going to go down, but I think we have procced pretty much all of the scary things. Other than, oh my gosh, that was a wasted opportunity for a freeze very early on there. I really just want to get this Town Hall very badly here. I'm going to freeze right here, and we're going to place one more Rage right in here as well. Bad freeze placement very early on there. We're going to place one more freeze right here. Again, the heroes are not as powerful on this account, and it is a pretty much max Town Hall 16. We are going to pop our invis right there just to make sure we secure this 2-star. It's not a 3-star. I was talking about perfect war throughout. Actually, it could be closer than I think now that I'm looking at it. We really need this Royal Champion to get out of damage here. Haste Vial has been procced, but it's just not going to be enough, right? We need the Hog Rider puppet. We don't have it active yet. Wait, actually, can the Queen do enough on the backside here? Warden, if you stay out of range, maybe. Okay. We're going to place just this up here to help funnel out here. And I'm going to be back in 50 seconds to show you if we ended up getting this done or not. All right, I'm coming back here. And as you can see, we have one hero minion going after that final king pedestal. And that is going to be a 100%. It wasn't looking great halfway through there. That early freeze on that scour shot really did some damage to our super hogs. But there you go. That is a 3-star and a perfect CWL on this account for the clan. Again, if you don't run out of those hero potions and those power potions, we are going to be able to do some deadly damage even against pretty much max Town Hall 16s. As you see, I'm scrolling down. That is a ton of 3-stars on the board. And that is going to be promotion for us overall. But now we need to figure out what do we want to do with all of our builders, right? We have 3 builders available. We have 2 builders focusing in on these expos, trying to get them max, much like all of these other defenses over here. But when I was thinking about what do we want to do with our elixir, well, there's not a lot of elixir upgrades left that are huge, right? Like we could go over here and upgrade our blacksmith, but it doesn't do anything other than increase the ore capacity. And I am never even close to that. We could also go in here and upgrade the clan castle, but I don't see the point of adding an additional siege barracks. There's a couple other things we could do. Spell factory, we could of course upgrade to get the recall spell. I don't think I've ever used the recall spell in my life, at least effectively, so that's not really a priority. Or we could go in and start upgrading things like the dark elixir drills and all the gold mines. I think that is something to think about. Or I guess you could do a dark elixir storage, but what a waste. You're paying 13.5 million for only additional capacity of 10,000 dark elixir. So once again, I don't think I'm going to be doing any of that. Finally, could be the elixir or gold storages here, but in total you're only gaining 1 million more capacity. So I think for the time being, I think all of our elixir, we talked about it briefly yesterday. This is a crazy event going on where we can use our heroes while they are down technically. And what costs elixir via our heroes? Well, our Grand Warden right here, only level 11, going up to level 12. It costs 3 million, but I think for the next, month or so, we should at least be focusing non-stop on at least our Warden. I know all of our heroes need it, but at least the Warden for all the elixir. And then the rest can be just kind of pumped into these walls just because, well, I was talking to someone the other day, one of my cousins, and he was like, you know what? I'd never shown him this base. And he was like, wait, that base looks kind of absurd if you look just right here. Do you know what you do? I know you haven't maxed any of this, but if you upgrade all of your walls, I think you're going to basically trick people into not wanting to attack you. And that's going to be just, walls are basically just cosmetic fear factor at this point. If you see higher level walls, you're like, oh, they've put a lot of work into this base. I'm not going to attack them. And that is just a psychology thing that I've actually noticed while playing the game. And it definitely is a factor. But with these final 2 builders, I say we go over here and continue upgrading these air defenses. We're short. We're short. Oh, are we? No, we're not. Let's go into the treasury. This is an absurd amount of loot in the treasury. 7 million of each. That is enough to go right over here, upgrade this air defense to level 6. I want to get these to level 9 or 10, and then we'll call it good for the time being. And then eventually, a lot of you guys in the last episode were commenting, hey, Jacob, you might want to upgrade some of these cannons eventually, at least 4 of them, at least 4 archer towers as well. They should definitely be the next defense you upgrade, just so when Town Hall 17 does come out, you are ready and you can go over there. And I fully understand that. I definitely need to do that, and that is on my radar. But finally, let's go in over here to the laboratory. Of course, it is now completely maxed out. What do we want to upgrade? Pretty much all of the troops that we have been using in our army is not max at all. Our Hog Riders are the closest to it. They are level 12. It costs 350,000 Dark Elixir. Can we even hold that? That extra 10,000. If that came into consideration, I'd be like, yeesh, that is ridiculous. 122,000 though. It'd be pretty sweet if we could upgrade the Hog Riders today. Let's see if we have. No, that is going to be a future episode. Today, instead, let's go in here and just upgrade our wall breakers, just so we do use our sneaky goblins and our super wall breakers. It is slightly more powerful, but there you goes, guys. Go, folks. There you guys go, folks. That's it. We're done. We're done with the episode. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great day. Goodbye.